It all started with a GPS coordinate in a canyon. I marked this canyon a while ago as a place I wanted to visit and explore. A few days ago, I set out with no expectations in mind. And as most adventures go, this turned out to be quite the surprising trek.
Hey everyone, it's Jeff with the Trek Planner. Today, I don't have anything planned. I just have a GPS coordinate of a place I want to explore. So I don't even know if there's going to be anything fun or interesting here, but this is an area I have been wanting to explore more and just kind of go out and have the day. That's what I want to do today, is kind of go back to those roots of just going out there and seeing what's there. So let's go out there and explore. So let's go. Okay, so over here against the cliff, so I saw this darker patch that had some markings on it that didn't look natural. So let's go see what it is. I thought this was something. From down below, this looked like an X, how the shadow was. It was nothing. Okay. Well, I'm not too disappointed because this was along the way and that's what we're doing. We're checking out stuff, we're exploring. I don't see anything, do you guys? That's okay. There's a few more places I want to see, so let's go see if those turn up anything. But so far, this hasn't been very fruitful of an adventure. Sounds good, some fruit. So this other thing I wanted to check out is right behind me up here. It's an alcove with what I think is soot on the ceiling of it. And that might mean modern fires, might mean prehistoric fires, but it's behind these trees right here. And go check it out. Seems like these cows come up here to get out of the sun. So far, this adventure, oh look, there's a can right there. Okay, so we know that there are modern people here, of course. Some glass. A little bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi, oh, looks like an old bottle. Pepsi, I think it's Pepsi. Watch your step. Yeah, look, can you see the soot in there? Oh, quite a bit. Yeah, look at all that. Lots of fires here. Okay, look at this right here. Okay, I was looking at all these 1930 names. I don't know what that means, but then look up here. Handprints. And look at a little figure. Look at those handprints. Look how small those hands are. And that figure, oh look. David Orwolf, 1888. Do those look modern to you? Like those look like child handprints. Wow. Some of them have gone away. They're faded right there, have gone away from the erosion. Look at this figure right here. I'm like shaking. Another set of handprints. 1881, I'm thinking. Yeah, lots of marks in the stone. Somebody, Findlay. Oh. Katie. Huh. So that's really cool. So those are probably not modern people. These are all modern. These grease. These are probably made with some grease or charcoal. Looks more like grease. But some of these 1888 is the oldest one I found. But these handprints look old, and that I've seen those symbols before. Those anthropomorphs. Anthropomorphs is basically a human-like figure because we can't say for certain that whoever was drawing it was drawing a human figure or a spiritual being, or, you know, like, we just don't know for sure. And it's painted like this yellow. What kind of material would make that yellow? With this red is usually some type of iron or blood or some type of red pigment from plants. Red ochre. Yeah, I know I've said this in other videos, but I have to say it again because it's something deep to me. But whenever I see handprints like these, it just makes me feel like there's a small connection that we have to the people who made them. I mean, there's a bunch of sets, so I'm assuming these are made by multiple people, not just the same person. I don't know. They seem a little bit different sizes too. I just love it. Every time I see a handprint, it's, yeah, just a connection to the past. Let's see what's in this cave. Lots of, yeah, guano. Yeah, I don't have to go on all that. It's kind of gross. This goes back there. That was cool. That was interesting. I think that's better than our last stop. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this adventure so far, if you're finding that this is really interesting to you, please like this video and also subscribe to the Trek Planner. So my next stop is going to be these scratchings that I saw earlier in the day, and we're going to go see what they are. So when looking at my plans, I had two things I wanted to check out. The second thing didn't turn out to be anything, and it wasn't really recording, so it wasn't really anything I want to put in the video. But this last thing is up on this thing right behind me. It's this red patch of patina up there, and I want to see what it is because when I was zooming in with my phone, I could see that there were some scratchings, like I said earlier. It looked like rock art, but I'm not sure. And so I figure the last part of the day, I want to go hike up there to explore it a little bit more. So that's what we're doing here right now, is we're going to go up there and see what it is. It's just on this mountain right in front of me, and it's going to be slow going because of so much sand. But thankfully these cows made a good path for me. It's going to go up there. In looking around at the surroundings, this spot stands out among the rest. Like, there's not many red desert varnish, like right up there. Like this dark, rich color that I'll show you in a minute that you can't really see right there. But looking around here, there's not really any of those places except for right here. Or if there are, they're way high up. But this one is accessible. So that's why when I was zooming in on my phone, it looked possible that it was rock art, not just part of the erosion. Look at all these tracks down here. Some of these are probably fox or coyote or cougar. They look very small for cougar, but they look cat-like. So maybe bobcat. See that one maybe? Some are definitely bunnies or cottontails, jackrabbits. And I love these flowers. They're just so beautiful. So I'm not sure what kind of yucca this is, but see these stems? They produce little pods here on these stems, and then they drop down to the ground or get taken off by animals and create these little seed pods that look like peanuts. They're really hard to open with one hand. Okay, so you can't see behind me, but that big red patch is just right up there. You can see a big boulder, and it's just up on top of that. And I've been saving my energy going really slow to this stuff, so I can have a lot of energy going up this steep stuff, because it is hot. Whew. Okay, here's that boulder I was talking about down below. I'm gonna go on this side over here. Okay, so it's right behind me over here. I have to go up past this hump, and then there it is. So I'm in the last couple minutes of this trek. Yeah, there it is. I don't know so far. Looks like just scratchings. That's cool though, look at this rock. Beautiful sandstone. It just looks like a bunch of scratchings. Have I said scratching too many times this episode? I think I have. It just looks like, let's see. Wait. I think there's something over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's like a star symbol or something. Well, maybe one. Yeah, there's like the star symbol right here. It looks scratched on. Well, I don't know actually. Oop. Ciao. The crypto. Yeah, there is right there. There's a really big spiral. Oh, some zigzags over there, but like a star. Oh, it's a person figure. I can't think of it. What's it called? Anthropomorph. And then, oh wow. Oh my gosh, guys. There's this massive panel up here. It's like covers this entire thing. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. I've been trying to catch my breath here. It's just too exciting not to just keep going. Wow. Oh wow, look at these figures. This whole panel. Oh wow. Probably some of it was right here. And it has, you wrote it away. Look at this doll, or the doll sheep. Sheep, I can't think of it. Whoa, lots of these sheeps, lots of these figures. Whoa, look at that guy. That's a guy. Spirals. Yeah, so that's a star shape I saw from like down right there. And then there's another figure right there. A couple more marks higher up. This figure, he's got stuff coming out of his side. Wow, this looks so old. Four toes.
Look at all these figures. There's tons of figures. Oh, look at that. Arm down, arm up. Dancing, maybe? I don't know. Small spiral. So with both our hands up. Oh my goodness. What are all these figures? Look at these figures. Big, long, very long something. Whoa, look at these patterns. Guys, look. There's like some patterns here in between this person with the antenna and this line going up to this triangle person. Wow. Look. Tracks. And look at this bighorn sheep. It's got the hoofs, like the triangle hoofs, like a bighorn sheep would have. Whoa. I just felt something like standing right here, this person or people, whoever was here, chipping away at this. Like that was weird. I just like felt something. Hold on. Okay. That is a very interesting figure. Wow. These are triangle bodied figures. I've seen those with Fremont and Paiute, some Paiute petroglyphs. Maybe there's a mix of them here, huh? But look at this hunting panel. Arrow, ancient arrows going into a sheep. Wow. And this. Wow. That's beautiful. Footprints. There's footprints right here. What is that? Okay, I'm not done, but I want to check out this canyon over here and just explore there first, then come back and stop and get pictures and yeah, just take it all in. You guys look too, okay? You see anything over here? I'm just not really seeing anything. It's too high to go up. Okay, do you guys hear that? So, if you don't know this about me, I really don't like bees, wasps. I mean, I appreciate them, appreciate bees for what they do and their service to humanity and to the world, but I've just had a lot of traumatic experiences with bees. I got stung right here one time, and yeah, just stung on my neck. And right now I hear this very loud beehive right here, and I'm trying to find if I can see it, but it's in this tree right here. And I'm not gonna go over there. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But luckily I can see this canyon and there's nothing in it. All right, I had a chance to calm down a little bit, even though I can still hear this roaring in the distance. It's in this little small gully right here, but it just echoes, so it makes it sound like it's right next to me. So I'm gonna call this the Beehive Panel. There's something special about this. There's so many figures with antenna, with things coming out of their sides. Yeah, this one has 3 antenna or a crown or something. Antenna, different types of figures. Almost makes me wonder if there's different cultures here. Like that one, look at this. This one seems very old next to this one. So that's why I say there might be multiple cultures here. I don't know, just some thoughts. There's this big kind of long symbol at the bottom. The best part is I didn't see any vandalism anywhere. Not even like historic names, like from pioneers and settlers, which I'm actually kind of shocked by, to be honest. It makes me wonder who has been to this. Probably not a lot of people. So is this some sort of hunting hangout for ancient people? Is this some sort of like ceremony, some sacred spot where there's some type of ritual ceremony here? Some type of like learning area? I don't know. Where my mind goes is, see how that bighorn sheep is kind of eroded away right here? Makes me wonder what was right here, if there was anything. There was something here, kind of disappeared. Those peck marks. Remember, when you see this, do not touch it. Don't scrape it or paint on it or anything. Don't carve your name next to it. Just take pictures. Anyway, as I'm on the way down, I hope you enjoyed this adventure. It paid off big in the end. So if you love this type of content, exploration, adventure content, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have so many adventures already, and I have a lot more coming soon that I'm really excited to share with you. In the meantime, I hope you're well until we see you again on the next trek.